The series we've all been waiting for. It is Spurs and Thunder Game 1. Welcome into another episode of Droppin' Dimes, brought to you by Better and Green, 8:30 Eastern start time on NBC and Peacock here. The Spurs and the Thunder, the two teams that have basically been the two best teams in the NBA all season long, meeting in the Western Conference Finals. Game 1 goes tonight on Monday, May 18th. Cannot wait for this game. We also have a Game 7 going on in the NHL tonight, so just a fantastic night here in NBA and NHL action. And even though I love the NHL, I love Game 7s, and I really love the series between the Canadiens and Buffalo, I am more looking forward to the Spurs and Thunder. Again, I think it's the matchup we've really all been waiting for this entire postseason. We knew it was going to happen. They were on a collision course to meeting with each other, and we get Game 1 here tonight. So, guys, before I get into the game breakdown, there's no better time than right now to subscribe to our channel. Daily NBA, NHL, and MLB videos running red hot in all three sports. Doing weekly PGA, UFC, and NASCAR as well, running very well in those sports as well. But really seeing the NBA extremely well and the NHL. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys, if you haven't done so already. If you have, thank you so much if you're one of our over 1,200 subscribers. We really appreciate you. Tell your friends about us. And also go ahead and ring that bell for instant alerts. You won't miss any of our free play videos when they go live. If you like this video, guys, smash the like button for me. We really appreciate it. Leave me a comment if you have just some a quick minute to leave me a comment in the comment section. We really appreciate it. Let's get into the game here. Oklahoma City at home, 6.5 point favorite, over under 221.5 in this game. Now, we'll start with this game and then we'll move to the series here. I like Oklahoma City minus the 6.5 points here. And I'm still debating, but I think I might get involved here on the Thunder tonight. Now, the Thunder, they've been off for a week after sweeping the Lakers in 4. They swept the Suns in 4 as well. So they're currently 8-0 in the playoffs. We saw them already have a long layoff after that Suns series. They came out, looked really good against the Lakers in Game 1, won that game 108-90. So an 18-point victory there. Obviously, the Spurs way better than the Thunder, way better than the Lakers. But the Spurs, they just closed out their series with Minnesota on Friday, so a much quicker turnaround for them. They were up in Minnesota as well, so had to travel back home, now traveling to Oklahoma City. I just don't really like this spot here for the Spurs, and we saw the Spurs close out the Trailblazers in 5 games there in Game 1, so they had a little bit less of a turnaround time than what the Thunder had going into round 2, and they came out flat as could be, lost that Game 1 at home to the Timberwolves. Now they're on the road, less days to prepare, travel from Minnesota back to San Antonio, now to Oklahoma City. I just don't think this spot favors the Spurs whatsoever. I think the Thunder are hungry. The Thunder knew they were going to get this far. I mean, they know they're the best team in basketball. And this is really their test here. Whoever wins this series likely goes on and is your NBA champion. I think they know that. We know that. Going to be just a fantastic series. And I think Oklahoma City starts off with a big win here at home in Game 1. I would lay the 6.5 points with OKC. I think we get a really big effort at home from them in this matchup. I do believe that in the regular season, the Spurs actually kind of had OKC's number. I believe OKC went just 1-3 against the Spurs on the year. Oh, sorry, I'm looking again here. 1-4 on the year against the Spurs here. So, yeah, the Spurs owned the regular season, but obviously postseason way different. Oklahoma City, they have that championship DNA. They were NBA champions last year. They know the regular season does not mean that much. Just ask my Detroit Pistons. It's really all about the postseason. So I don't take that into much effect, especially here for Game 1. That being said, guys, I do like the Spurs in the series. I think the Spurs are live to win this series. Again, I like Oklahoma City in Game 1, so I'm going to wait, see what price we can get on Oklahoma City, whether it be the price for them to win the series or if we can get, plus 1.5 games, 2.5 games, or whatever you may be able to get at that point. I think the Spurs are absolutely live. I think they cause issues for the Thunder. Victor Wembanyama, he's basically unguardable, and we've seen Chet Holmgren struggle in this series in the regular season so far, and I expect that to continue. Chet is great. when you get him up against a guy like Wemby, who is just Chet on steroids, it makes it quite difficult for Chet to really get too involved. Jalen Williams is going to be back tonight for the Thunder, but I doubt he plays too much for them, which I actually like. I don't really like when they start messing with minutes. So again, I kind of like Oklahoma City in game one, but as they start working Jalen Williams back in, I don't know that I love that for Oklahoma City. Obviously, a very great player, probably their second best scorer behind SGA, but I don't know that I love messing with that lineup of a team that's rolled through the playoffs 8-0 so far. Again, against Phoenix and the Lakers. I mean, nothing two weaker teams there than the Spurs. But yeah, guys, I do like the Spurs. I think they're live to win the series. However, I do like Oklahoma City tonight. And I do kind of like the over tonight. I think Oklahoma City puts up a lot of points. I would look at their team total over as well. I think we get a really nice offensive game from the Thunder here. Really don't like the spot for the Spurs in this one, but don't count the Spurs out if they do go down here in game one. So, guys, that will wrap it for Monday's episode of Droppin' Dimes. Quick recap. Game number one, like the Thunder quite a bit, minus the 6.5 points. I like the Thunder team total over. I like the game over. But for the series, I would look towards the Spurs. I think they are live to win the series. I think you get a really nice price because obviously you got to play a premium to back Oklahoma City. So, guys, that will wrap it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Again, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Smash the like button for me if you liked this content. Leave me a comment if you have some time. Ring the bell for instant alerts. You won't miss any of our videos once they go live. And lastly, guys, go check out bettergreen.com. It is our website where we give out more free plays daily over there. Not just me, but all of us at Better and Green. So check that out. We invite you to leave free plays as well, or just, discuss with us. We have a discussion board, kind of like a Discord over there. Really great site. Nerfy predictions for baseball, swipe features, just a lot going on at bettergreen.com. So check that out, guys. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the game tonight. We'll see you next time for another episode of Droppin' Dimes, brought to you by Better and Green.